how's it going? It's Cali here, and today's video is something I've been wanting to get to since really the start of this month, and I am so happy that I am finally, well, getting to it. In today's video, I'll be talking about my top 5 anime must-watch of the summer 2017 lineup. Now, to be clear, this is not my top list for the season as a whole or anything because, well, we're just too early in the game for that. But this video is really for those who don't know what to watch, or for those who haven't picked up anything this season that are looking into following something weekly that won't be like a bajillion episodes long, or for those, you know, who look at anime like walking into a Sephora and becoming so overwhelmed that they step out looking like a 2-year-old coming back from arts and crafts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm here to help. I'm here to help. So anyways, these shows are only a few episodes out, and the hope is that with this list there might be something on it that you may want to check out. As usual, my lists are not in any type of hierarchy. These are just shows that I like, that I just like put on a list, and it's really as simple as that. So let's just get to it. Number 1 is Made in Abyss. Now this adventure, drama, fantasy show is really fascinating. You're first introduced to this town called Orth that is literally surrounding a gargantuan pit, which the people have aptly named the Abyss. Now, no one knows what lies at the bottom, but adventure seekers from all over, young and old, known as cave raiders, take their shot at challenging the Abyss. For with each dive into the Abyss, there are many ancient and just straight up bizarre relics that are found within its great depths, which present day mankind has absolutely no idea what they were originally used for. And not to mention the odd creature or two that pop up from the Abyss daily. But that's not all. The deeper you travel further down into the Abyss, many different ailments start to have an effect on the human body, and of course no one knows why. But in this town of Orth lives a little orphan girl named Riko, who dreams of becoming a great cave raider like her mom and strives to solve the mysteries of the Abyss. While out exploring the Abyss with her orphanage, she comes across a mysterious boy who's like a robot of some sort, you know? Thing. But whatever adventure lies before these children is anybody's guess. And right now I am hooked. Like, I love a good mystery, and I think that Made in the Abyss has set up the stage quite nicely to unveil those mysteries layer by layer. And I mean, I definitely want to know what lies at the bottom of the Abyss, but superseding that, I just really want to see how far these kids get. The artwork for the show is amazing, and the character design gives me a Madoka feel, but more so because of how distinct the style is in comparison to other series I've seen in the past few season lineups. The music for the show is very complimentary to the show's themes as well, and is being handled by the up-and-coming Kevin Penkin. Like, seriously, if this guy keeps this up, he'll have a nice career. So if you like your adventure with drama and a good dose of mystery, definitely check out Made in Abyss. Number 2 is Classroom of the Elite. Welcome to the Tokyo Advanced Nurturing High School, a school established by the Japanese government to nurture the young people who will support the country in the future. With its esteemed 100% employment and college entry rate and thorough state-directed teaching method, it spares no effort in pursuing the nation's desired future. With little ability for the students to leave campus and contact the outside world, the school offers a variety of facilities. One could want for nothing here, so long as you have points. At this school, you can buy anything with points, and you'll need it. And that's basically the backdrop of this show. Our main dude is Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, and he's just like this kid who is half there. I mean, across the board, he's got like all 50s on each section of his entry exams, and he's not much of a conversationalist, but he's very perceptive to the world around him, making you think like, yeah, this kid's like a Kakashi. Initially unassuming, but yeah, he knows what's up, and he is definitely picking up what the school is putting down, along with fellow classmates, the Ice Queen Suzune Horikita and the upbeat moral compass Kikyo Kushida, as they try their best to get their classmates on the same page, because their survival as successfully navigating through the system the school has set up really depends on it. The main hook for me is the school itself, and I am very intrigued on how the school operates and like the effects on the students who are currently there, who have graduated, or like otherwise. In my opinion, this show has a strong enough start to potentially really be an excellent piece of work, providing a lot of social and philosophical commentary on many real-world institutions, especially on the employment and education systems. But it also has the potential to fall so hard and get lost tying up those stances and just becoming extremely melodramatic, mainly because it's being adapted from material that's still ongoing. And a lot of anime that have this issue, I find that their main problem is the pacing of the storyline. And because the show is so dialogue heavy, I really wish it the best. But since the director is Seiji Kishi, who has directed shows like Angel Beats, Assassination Classroom, and Danganronpa, I'm sure that the show is in good hands. Number 3 is Magic Circle Guru Guru circa 2017. Oh my goodness. Wow, try saying that 3 times fast. This show is a remake of the 1994 anime of the same name, and it is freaking hilarious. Meet Nikke, the hero of the story, who hails from boring village, not even kidding, who wants nothing more than a life of leisure. But his father wants him to become a hero because he couldn't when he was younger due to the fact that there was no great evil to defeat. So his dad and mom literally send him flying to Granny Witch's manor when word breaks out that their kingdom is in need of a hero. There he meets Kukuri, the witch's apprentice, and Granny Witch sends them on their journey to defeat the great evil with a name as basic as it gets. Are you ready for this? The Demon King. So I know what you might be thinking, this is a plotline of a classic RPG, nothing new here, but see, the plot is basic intentionally because it's the perfect setting to unleash all the jokes, and Guru Guru has a lot of them. They relentlessly poke fun and play homage to classic RPGs, which makes it really refreshing and just downright hilarious to watch. And just when you think like one joke had ended, they throw you another one from left field and then one from up top. Like, it never ends. And it's pretty fast paced, but it's forgivable because they are almost always spot on with all their gags and jokes. It kind of reminds me of how the game Undertale, if you've ever played that game, did a lot of their humor, not pacing wise, but like how the characters would often question the actions of others in various situations. Like for example, how you like can't sell any of your items to any merchants because no one wants to buy your used or beat up pieces of scrap metal, and you're just kind of like, truth, I really don't know why I'm trying to sell my sword in a bakery. But Guru Guru does the same thing, which leads to very comedic scenes. So if you're a fan of like RPGs or older styled anime, or just of like a good fantasy comedy, look no further than Magic Circle Guru Guru 2017. Number 4 is Gamers. Now this little bundle of joy has exactly the kind of realism I like in my slice of life romance comedy shows. The show starts out with Keita Amano, your average high schooler who really just enjoys playing video games all day every day. Then, through sheer happenstance, Karen Tendo, the most popular girl in school, happens to be browsing around the same video game store and introduces herself. She tells Amano that she is starting a game club for people who have a passion for video games and asks Amano if he would be interested in joining the club. You'd think that this is his lucky day, that he'd gain friends IRL, and that this is the moment when his life would change forever. Well, that was the thought until he just flat out rejected her offer, and I freaking love that. I love how the show recognizes that not every gamer plays games for the same reasons, and I even like how they go further with it, showing that not all gamers are like some super skilled masters at the games that they enjoy playing, and like how some gamers only like to play one genre of video games. Like honestly, this is already a refreshing series to me because a lot of the narratives that it conveys, I'll bet many to a comedic degree, this is a comedy after all, are already avoiding the cliches. Not to mention the pacing is great and the jokes come right on cue, and I love how this series makes me feel like I'm watching something new, which can be very hard to do when I feel like we've seen the same old person joins a high school club anime time and time again. So original. And I really attribute that to this show's writing, like seriously, brava. But the noticeable downside is the show's animation, which can look a little weak at times, but it's not enough for me to be like turned off by it like completely or anything like that. But just know, don't be on the lookout for like glamour shots or, you know, of the sort. Overall, I like where this show is going. I just hope that it continues its momentum and doesn't fall into the cesspool of another slice of life tried to be comedy better left forgotten. Because this show is just so pleasant and I am truly enjoying it wholeheartedly. Number 5 is Restaurant to Another World. Now this show just makes my fat heart swell because spending quality time with someone is truly a magical thing, and I find that a lot of people spend that time having good food together. And I think that this fantastical and mysterious and comedic show really does a good job staying true to that feeling. In a bustling city on a quieter street, there lies a restaurant that serves its customers many different dishes from many different places. The restaurant is open every day except on Saturdays. On those days, it serves guests that are not of the world that we've come to know. And for those guests, the restaurant Nagoya has become their little hidden treasure. Each episode thus far has followed an episodic recipe, if you will, where you follow a new character's story, how they happen to find Nagoya, and you're introduced to a new dish. So for some, I could understand how it could become a little repetitive, but I find that each story is either interesting or like heartwarming enough for me that its formula doesn't really bother me that much. But I don't think that they'll keep that format for the entirety of the series because they have so many characters at this point and potential plot lines that they could work with, and I think that I'd be like slightly disappointed if they decided not to expand on them at all. Like, how did the restaurant come to be, and who were the previous owners, and how does that door work? I mean, seriously, it reminds me of that turn dial door in Howl's Moving Castle where it brings you to like different places, and I'm just like, how come this door just keeps making appearances here, and here? Overall, I think the animation is clean and the food looks divine. And word of advice, just like you don't go grocery shopping while you're hungry, don't watch this show while you're hungry. But then again, I don't think you can watch this show and not be a little hungry afterwards. The music is so nice and I really enjoy both the opening and ending songs, so much so that like I don't even skip them. I'd recommend this show to anyone who just wants like a good feel-good show on a Saturday. Just food for thought. And that's a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it, as always. What anime are you watching during the summer season? Are you watching anyone I didn't mention? Please let me know your recommendations in the comment section below. And stay tuned for more anime-esque stuff coming your way. And hey, if you like this video, please let me know by hitting that like and subscribe buttons. And that's it for me. Thank you again for sharing a part of your day with me, and I hope the rest of your day is a critical. Until next time! Number 3 is Magic Circle Guru Guru. Oh my goodness.